Okay, right. Let's see what we're doing. So we're doing Group C's today. Group C's at a track called Termas de Rio Hondo. So we were using the Brazilian stock cars with these earlier, but we're now using the Group C cars. Now, I will admit that I am shit scared of these cars. These cars scare the crap out of me. But we do have qualifying set for about 1900. I am turning up a little bit later than I planned because I unfortunately had things to do. Let's go to that one. So I'm going to be taking the Sauber Mercedes. It's, I don't know, I just like the Sauber Mercedes. Now it'll be too cliche to take the silver one. So what I might do is I'll take the... Oh god, choices. The orange one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to take the orange one. So I know at least where this track goes. Unfortunately, it's not capturing the thing at the moment. Exactly because I switched over the... That is indeed. Always got to remember to switch my stuff back. Okay, right. The last thing I need to do is open my overlay so I can see my pit stuff. Yeah, right, so this is a 6-round championship, so we're going to be racing at a couple of different tracks. First round is going to be Termas Rio Hondo, and then we're going to be racing at Cascais, which is basically Portugal, or what's the name of it? SRO. It's just a fake name for it. 26. We're going to take one more click down on the wing.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Okay, Neil, we've got 9 minutes to do the business.
Porsche going for a bit of an excursion. I have a feeling that this corner is going to be as tough as the Brazilian stock cars, because I was finding as the tyres wore down, it became harder and harder to go full speed through there. It's a slight lift already. Well, I found 8/10 on my personal best.
The leader has just done a 130.13. Okay, make those calls please, Claire. P2.
I somehow found 1.8 on low fuel. So, people were doing low fuel runs.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
I mean, Sector 1 is only 2 corners. And I'm a second off the pace. I wonder if someone slapped all of the wing on. And it's better. Finally, I can slow down a bit later if I change down a bit later.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
Oh.
Alright Neil, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So basically, like, press the throttle and hang on for dear life. That's what it feels like. We're 2.6 seconds off. Definitely not safe from the cars behind, though.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
Definitely taking a few chances. I'm trying to roll the car into the corners a bit more to carry some speed.
P3, good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Been overtaken by 0.5 of a second. I don't know if I can get that back.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
wider than I would have liked, but...
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. P4, that's your quickest lap in this session.
Down to P4. That nearly bit me then.
Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Well, there you go. Whew, I just couldn't improve. I did that fast lap, or my fast lap, and then that was it. I couldn't get any quicker. Oh. I've took off as much wing as I dare, really. I really hate the saving dialogue thing. Oh, right. Let's see what everyone's saying. I can now control the server from my iPad. I'm doing it on by live stream as well.
That's the end of the session. P6.
P6, third row. It's a standing start. Oh no! Why? How are we going to get these things off the line? How are we going to get these things off the line? I wonder if I'm on the inside or the outside. If I'm in 6th, perhaps I'm going to be on the inside. Wish me luck. I think I'm gonna bloody need it. Hanging on to this thing for 45 minutes without spinning. I think I've put, I don't know, have I put Termas de Rio Honda in my settings?
45 minutes. We didn't record any pit timings. The fuel estimates might not be reliable. 6th place.
Right. I'm gonna say that's my pit strategy. I don't think I'm gonna need tyres. I'm starting on the outside. Great. Charming. What I've always wanted.
Acknowledged. We'll have spotter calls from here, please, Claire.
Saubers, Porsches, the Nissans are out the back. Unfortunately, the lights go very quickly, and I can't see them from where I am. Or at least I couldn't when I was on the front row last time. So I'm just going to have to go where everybody else goes. If I can sneak into the top 5, then that will be a bonus. But it's going to run it around the outside of turn 1. To be on the inside for turn 2. Track temp of 41 degrees. Air temp of 30.7 degrees.
Okay, Neil, get ready. Okay, spotter calls, please, Claire.
On your right, clear right. Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Someone's gone wide. Haha! I don't know if I can capitalise though. There's an apex there somewhere.
The gap to E5 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
Got it all wrong. I got a track limit warning. I don't know how many there are.
Okay, Neil, the next car is Guest.
At least the two ahead are not really disappearing, so...
Alright, Neil, the pit window is now open. Another spinner. Top 5 height. 5.
Means it goes wide here, but I just cannot get a run. Followed his brake lights, unfortunately. John is pushing quite a lot in some of the slower turns. into the back of him when he changed up, because he seems to got a bit of a delay on his gear shifts. Oh.
Clear left.
Talk about panic. I was on the brakes all the way to the apex, hoping I could keep the apex. But not quite. I just wanted to try something different in that turn.
The gap to guest ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
I mean, when things like that happen, when I'm braking hard up the inside of somebody, I try my best not to look at the car, because I just know that target fixation is a thing. Got to save a bit of fuel, apparently. I thought I put in enough, but having to turn the engine down a bit. Round he goes.
P4.
But again, I just wonder whether people are running low wing and just dealing with it through the twisties, you know?
Next car is Philip. Brown is running you in. The gap's now 1.3.
right side. Clear right.
This car's lagging a little bit. I seem to be gaining a lot of people on the straights. Maybe I'm running too less swing.
The gap to P4 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0. P5. Okay, Neil, the next car is brown.
Right, I think I've saved enough fuel. I don't know if I was closing on Philip at all. I guess there's no anti-roll bar changes in the cockpit, unfortunately. Possibly thought I could soften it a little. Full update.
You're breaking up. Say again, please.
Whoopsie daisy. Full update.
The gap ahead is now 2.5 seconds. We don't have that data. We'll need to pit for fuel. 23 minutes of fuel remaining. We'll need to add 9 litres. Pit window is open. 24 minutes to go. Should be about 15 laps to go. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your tyre temperatures are good. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Car looks fine. No significant damage.
Bloody save some fuel again.
Okay, Neil, you've got half your fuel left. The gap to P4 ahead is now 2.6. That's half distance. We think about 13 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 133.60. Sectors 1 and 2 are 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. seconds, 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. You're railing, P4 in, the gap is 2.3. You're a second off in Sector 1, Sector 2 is 0.9, off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8, off the pace.
I think there's a way of getting him to not give me call-outs on lap times, because it's pretty demoralising.
That lap time was 1:33.44.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
The gap to Philip ahead is now 2.2 seconds.
It seems you can do all your braking and then change down the gears and you'll slow down a bit quicker. It seems, anyway. I don't know if that's aero wash from the car ahead. We're stalking this Porsche. Not worn these tyres at all.
The gap in front is now 1.2.
We're just setting him up, Harry. We're just setting him up.
On your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
Whew, we had to work for that.
P4. The car in front of us is brown.
Freaking sweating after that. I was trying to put him off the racing line by using
The gap to P5.
using my nose, just to kind of put him on the back foot and hopefully lose his momentum through the left to right sections. That was the plan anyway. I definitely don't want to hit that sausage curb.
Okay, Neil, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
just want to consolidate fourth, really. It's... Probably brake later for this turn, but it's just a bit strange that the braking markers for turn 1 aren't on the outside of the turn. Really? I'm doing that thing again where I'm unfortunately holding my shoulders 2/10, but
The gap to Philip behind is now 5.8 seconds.
Milligan's in the pits for some reason. Don't know if that's crash damage or tyres. We'll have to see in the race debrief what everyone was running wing-wise, because I think a lot of people were running a bit more wing than me, because it seemed my strongest part of the racetrack was
Last lap time was at 1:33.44.
was the back straight. I just seemed to gain a lot. Again, maybe it's the slipstream that's quite strong, but it's going to be a long and hard championship. It looks like I'm pretty much matching Phil Brown's pace, but not actually getting any closer, unfortunately. I'm definitely having to remind myself to be soft on the throttle. Can't be doing any stamping on the throttle. We've got until December the 29th to...
Alright Neil, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Is that good or is that bad? I think that's okay. It says on my fuel thing, 7 minutes of fuel. And 5 minutes 20 left of the race. I think I'm probably going to finish with not an awful lot.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Gap to Philip behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
getting the hang of this car, but I don't know whether that knowledge is going to transfer over to the Nordschleife or not.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 133.48. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
It does depend when the leader goes across the line. Now I am more than 1 minute behind. Full update.
The gap in front is now 14 seconds. We haven't got that data. Okay, Neil, we'll need to refuel. We estimate 3 laps remaining on this tank. We think we'll need to add 6 litres. Pit window is open. 4 minutes remaining. We estimate 3 laps left. Tyre wear looks fine, mate. Your tyre temps are looking good. Your brake temperatures are okay. The car's looking good. No damage.
Well, next time I'm definitely putting more fuel in.
Laps of fuel remaining.
I think Jim's speaking out of his arse. Because it says I've got 4 minutes left in the tank.
To P5 behind is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. This is the last lap of fuel.
He's talking bollocks. So I've got 1 lap after this, I think, because the leader is about 20 seconds behind me. And the time is about to run out.
Please, Neil.
I'm not boxing. Because I can do 1 lap on this tank. I've got 3.3 left, and I'm doing an average of a 2.7 a lap.
Last lap. Shadow has won. 2 litres left.
I think Pichler may have been running low on fuel as well, because his last lap was at 1:38. I'm definitely going to come across the line with not an awful lot in the tank.
One litre remaining.
I mean, if I hadn't have done that fuel saving, I wouldn't have got to the end. Next time, I think I might just put a full tank in and then just say screw it. Gonna finish with 0.3 of a litre.
P4. And there's the finish. Good result. Well done.
We got there. Just. We got there, but only just. Oh. Right, there we go. That is our championship standings at the moment. There was only 10 people that were here today, and that is the top 10. So it's a good start. 4th place, not too bad. Obviously, if you want to sign up with these things, it's simulatingonline.co.uk. Be good to have some more players in there. So as I said, there are 6 rounds to this championship. So we're going to be doing Qashqai, which is SRO without the chicane in it, thankfully, because that chicane would have been bloody awful in these cars. That's going to be taking place after Christmas, so we've got a bit of a wait until December the 29th for that one. It would have been cool if AMS2 supported snow. I know that you can set the date to be winter, but I don't know if snow actually appears on the... I know that the leaves probably disappear off the trees, but there isn't a lot of trees in Portugal, at least at that track. So January the 5th will be Nordschleife 2025. That's going to be horrible. And then January the 19th, it will be the Dotana road course, so we can stretch the legs of these babies. And then February the 2nd will be Road Atlanta. And then for the final round, February the 16th, will be Interlagos. So there you go. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later in the week. I believe at least the weekend. I might do a midweek stream, but it'll be at Saturday or Sunday for definite. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.